Securing an internship can be hard, uncertain, nerve-wracking. Sometimes you have to apply to over 10 organizations before you can secure a single slot of internship. ProInterns connects students and graduates to internships, placements, and entry-level opportunities in leading organizations and impactful startups. This is how they are playing their part in the future of work.
My name is Vanessa Atin and I'm the founder of ProInterns. ProInterns is Uganda's online internship platform, and we connect students and graduates to employers through internship, placement and entry-level opportunities. And in 2015, I had a conversation with a cousin of mine who was unemployed for 2.5 years post-university. And he was looking for a number of opportunities, looking for jobs, and he kept getting told, you don't have the skills and you don't have the experience. And it's a catch-22 situation that so many graduates, not only in Uganda, face, but on a global scale. And I asked him a question. I said to him, are there any existing platforms that focus on connecting students and also graduates like yourself with entry-level opportunities which require 0 to 1 year experience, where you can develop your skills and build hands-on work experience? And he said no. That was the moment that really inspired me to create ProInterns. So essentially ProInterns is an online platform. So you would go onto our website, which is www.pro-interns.com, and any student or graduate or young person who is looking for an entry-level opportunity, they would go onto our website, create an intern account, and apply for the available opportunities on our platform. And then the same goes for employers who are looking for entry-level talent. They would go onto our platform and create an employer account and post their opportunity. So this opportunity could be a junior software developer, it could be a marketing assistant, and then once they post that opportunity, young people from our talent pool will apply for those open positions.
My name is Muziki Ivan. I'm a software engineer by profession. I've used the ProIntern platform before. I was signing up my cousin to eat so that she can also get a job.
So essentially what we do as ProInterns, we match those who are looking for entry-level opportunities to employers who are seeking fresh talent.
My name is Stella Chonuka and I am the Placement and Employer Engagement Officer at ProInterns. How we are directly impacting people and creating job opportunities, here is how. So if we know that we have a talent pool of over 2,000 to 3,000 university students or people who are looking for entry-level opportunities, this gives us an opportunity to be able to share with them information that will get them work ready. For example, how to talk to employers, how to present oneself in an interview. From a batch of people that have applied, we shortlist. And then from there, we pick out the people that we believe should come through for the interviews, after which we get them to meet the employer. And from that, we know that, okay, if we have had these people and they're all awesome and everything, not all of them might get this role, but how can we make sure they get other roles? So we keep their information in the database to make sure that after that, they are able to acquire knowledge of the new roles that are coming through, and we keep posting new opportunities on our platforms so that they are aware and then they keep applying, or we can even recommend them.
My name is Lina Abaho. I work as a team coordinator at ProInterns. I believe the skills are very important to young people, especially in the workspace, because we go to university and no one really gives you the true work experience. Like, no one tells you this is what you should do and this is what you should not do.
I normally speak with Vanessa on how to handle certain things, and she has helped me learn some communication skills, how to pass on information to your boss, and how not to be shy to ask certain questions.
Not all young people have the opportunity to go to university or are skilled or are good at English speaking, for example. So it's how can we connect and create fruitful and sustainable partnerships with the local person in, say for example in Tinda, that has 5 young people working on welding. So they're making barbecue sets, for example. So how can we get those who are non-skilled to connect with those who are in the informal sector, for example, and carry out, those type of internship and work experience opportunities for them. So I think in that sense, what it looks like is forming strong collaborations and partnerships, not only with organizations in the formal sector, but also in the informal sectors, and then also forming strong partnerships with other organizations that focus on providing employability skills training. So, for those who aren't skilled and employable in that particular area, and being able to connect with partners like Boundless Minds and even like Upskill within the Innovation Village, who are working towards and on providing the much needed skills that we need in order for them to then thrive in their careers later on. So I think the answer to that would be sustainable partnerships.
There's definitely a need for young people to intern, because internship is like the first foot into the workplace. You need to start somewhere.
Okay, so how we connect employers to interns, and the reverse is true. There is where we do the actual field sales, where we reach out to employers through phone calls, emails, and door-to-door sales. And there is where now we put out information online and people reach out to us.
So we're being very intentional about our partnerships with different companies that would offer opportunities to these young people, and then pushing it through our social media platforms, through our websites.
Employers can use ProInterns by availing all their jobs and opportunities for people to use and benefit. Whereas for students and interns and people who are looking for jobs, you need to subscribe to ProInterns so that you can be able to access these opportunities. They are available online. ProInterns is active on social media, and you can easily get the latest updates on jobs that are available and internships.
The young people definitely want to work, and it helps that ProInterns is now a place that they can go to and know that this is where I can find work, and I don't need to bribe anyone, I do not need to be connected to anyone, I just need to have the skills, the readiness and the potential to work.
And since launching ProInterns in 2016, we've placed over 1,000 or connected over 1,000 students and graduates to internship, entry-level and placement opportunities here in Uganda and abroad. We can continue to scale our efforts across Uganda, and the main vision is across the East Africa region in order to connect 40,000 young people to meaningful and dignified work within the next 5 years. We believe that, the Future of Work Accelerator has, number one, proven beneficial, and at the time we thought that would be beneficial to us as a young startup. And what that meant is that through the Accelerator, it provided us with training, mentorship, other sorts of technical assistance, and of course a grant, which will enable us to scale our impact across Uganda and eventually the EA region. So you'll find that there are 4 key areas that we're focusing on now as a business, because of the Accelerator program that we went through with the MasterCard Foundation and the Innovation Village. And I feel like if we didn't go through this Accelerator, that would have been a missed opportunity, and we may have not been in the position that we're in now, especially in the post-COVID era.
The benefits of the future of work that have directly impacted me as a person, the trainings that have been conducted, from how to organize your company registration documents to the final bits like accounting, yes, where you have to give a proper breakdown of how you're going to use the money. What do you plan on achieving from 1 year to 2 years to 6 months?
After the after effects of COVID, we are picking up the number of clients and employers that we're working with now. And that's, I would definitely say that's because of the training and the mentorship that we received through the MasterCard and the Innovation Village Future of Work Accelerator. I think one thing that this whole pandemic experience, and we're still of course experiencing the effects of it, has taught us and myself at ProInterns is resilience. You must be resilient in business. This is something that of course was not planned at all, but it's how do you keep going, how do you keep getting up and continue moving forward even in the midst of uncertainty.
I would definitely love other people to get some skills, let's say development skills or graphic skills, so that they apply the knowledge they have had. Because for me as a software developer, what I lacked was the knowledge about other fields where I can apply, where we can come together. Let's say you develop an app in agriculture. I have to now go and study agriculture in order to to develop an app for agriculture.
So in addition to resilience, it's also taught us adaptability. So we've had to adapt some of our revenue streams. So with ProInterns on our platform, we have a subscription package for employers. We have Pro Basic, Pro Plus, and a bespoke recruitment package. Now, due to what everyone has experienced with COVID-19, we have made our Pro Basic package free for a limited period of time to first-time clients. And what this means is that we're building value for our employers, which is one of our main stakeholders, and we're being able to support them through a crisis. If you look at some of the statistics, you will find that a number of employers and organizations have had to make deep staff cuts due to the impact of COVID-19. So we thought, let's take the pressure off and ensure that this particular package is of zero cost to their company, so that when we later on reintroduce our prices, those same companies that managed to get talent through our platform will then pay because they know that we supported them during this time. In addition to that, it means for our other stakeholder, which is of course our young talent on our platform, it means that more opportunities are available to them even through this crisis that we're going through.
Most of the things revolve around someone's pay. People don't normally talk about the pay, but it's a vital thing. And one thing that I've learned from ProInterns, it gives you the assurance of your payment. They're even active in asking whether your salary has been paid, things like that. So I would advise the employers to bring stability in that section, guarantee of payment, so that people are comfortable. Because when your employee is happy, the company succeeds.
The future of work is flexible, so that means that you can work part-time. That means you can, for example, have a role at ProInterns. And one of my colleagues actually works at ProInterns part-time, and then she also has her own business she's running on the side.
Personally, I'm doing quite a number of things apart from my role as ProInterns. I do interior design, and I do social media marketing, designing of company profiles.
So that's flexibility. She's still able to contribute towards ProInterns, but also build her business on the side as well.
From my own perspective, the future of work is going to be virtual. There are things that have taken augmented reality to the next level, so you can be in a virtual workspace rather, where people are seated. You can see each other seated, but there is no one there. Like physically you are alone, but you can visualize everyone seated. You can attend meetings physically, you feel like you are present, but there is actually no one in the room with you physically. So the workspace of the future is going to be virtual.
So for me, I believe that the future of work is going to greatly become remote, but also it's going to eradicate so many past-timers in the workplace, and also it's going to entail one to master a skill so that they can grow in that area.
The future of work for me is a challenge, because I would like to grow with ProInterns, because for now, for me, it's still a baby. We are still growing. There's still so much potential. So I am very excited about where we're going to be in the next 2, 3, 5 years, and how the market space is going to be different for young people. I see us being everywhere, being the name where you want to find a job, go to ProInterns. It will be easy. You don't have to pay anyone. You don't have to know who to get you where. It's just a very even playing field for everyone if you're looking for work here.